We're coming on your second anniversary of LYFE Athletics. I want to hear from you guys some notable stories or anything you'd like to highlight about this past year.
What I want to highlight is all the pounds that the gym has lost as a group. Has amazing stories from a lot of people losing 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds. It's been amazing. All the new movements and aerobic capacity that people have accomplished at our gym have been awesome. Like people learning how to do muscle-ups, pull-ups, squatting from the first time. Teenagers learning how to lift weights and actually moving right. It's been awesome, all those things.
I agree. It's been nice to see kids that have like the little soccer girls that came and all they knew at first was like soccer, and now they're like really into it. They were only supposed to be there for like a month or two, and they've been there now over 6 months, and they don't want to leave. You see them by the door, and then they'll take those selfies before, and then they go back and Snapchat or whatever, and then like after CrossFit.
In what ways has LYFE grown since the last year?
So I think the biggest growth we've done, obviously in equipment, we always try to keep up with the demand on how many people we have. For more as a staff, we added Jessica. It's been an amazing
that's the one behind the camera.
She's been like one of the most awesome things that we're excited.
Floating.
One of the biggest things we added to the gym, I think. She's not only an amazing media person, but she understands our community and lives by it and defends it to don't mess with life. So she's awesome.
Keep you straight.
Yeah, keeps me straight. Apart from this one, that's like my real, a nicer wife.
No. I go, Jessica, tell them this.
And as coaches, like again, we had a pretty good team at the beginning, but then we added Mick, implemented David as a full-time coach. All these things that are going to make the gym better for our members, right? Like we wanna, if we grow as a staff, it's gonna all trickle down to the members, and as a community, we're gonna grow and change the world as we know it.
Yeah. First few months, you're worried about making sure that everything is running smoothly. Obviously, that's never going to stop, but in the first year, you just want to make sure all the classes are covered and everything, just bills are paid, little like logistics like that. Then after that, we moved on. We're like, we need to grow more into the community and make not just, because if we're going to be LYFE and then you don't want just things to be in the gym, then you also have to be outside of the gym. And I'm a huge introvert, so this is where you came in. You're like, no, we gotta do things. Being more consistent with having outings outside of the gym and activities, and then for some people, it's like if you don't have that, then they don't want to. It's like it just becomes, I'm going to the gym, whatever, and then they start trickling off. But when you go and then you truly build relationships outside of the gym, then they're like, oh yeah, me and my gym, we're so cool when we do that. And they stay. Shading the bond with everyone, and then it's a good opportunity for the members to talk amongst themselves, form new friendships, form new relationships, and you get to find out things about other people that you didn't know.
How are we different from last year?
Always improving, right? So we added weightlifting in the back. Mike is a good addition to the team. Coach Mick came in and she implemented her nutrition program. Huge plus. Adding Jessica to be our social media event planner, basically general manager, is awesome. Adding David to become a full-time coach. I'm a level 2. Other coaches are getting their certifications and still striving for that. We're improving, always improving, adding new things. Equipment-wise, we're going to add more equipment, and we've added more GHDs. We added more wrist space, more bikes, and not only that, like maintaining all that stuff is hard. And if you come into our gym, you can never complain. Everything's always working, everything is always clean, keeping up with the demand, keeping up with cleanliness, and always adding something that's going to give value to our members. So that's our goal.
I think a lot of us want to know, what can we expect for LYFE in its third year?
A lot. So Coach David is thinking of adding a aerobic capacity class, which obviously is going to require more space. One of our tenants that we had in the back, they're moving out. So we're adding space back there. We're moving all of that equipment that's in the front, the bikes and stuff, to the back so that they can use that for aerobic capacity, things like that. And then in that area, we're going to add another rig to create more space for our members, more equipment, more GHDs, because we're still always short on GHDs and things like that. So again, rig space, GHDs, a couple more bikes, more events. But one thing that I really want to focus on this year is providing full-time careers to the coaches so that they do this for their jobs. Like they don't have to have this job or something else. So they're creating classes, they're creating programs that we, obviously our community can support them so that we can keep growing and doing what we love and keep changing you guys' lives.
Something that was brought up to me this week that I would love to have in the gym, and it can happen, sooner rather than later, is I was having a conversation with a nurse practitioner this past week who's building his practice, and he would be able to order labs and prescribe, but more stay on the more functional medicine side. Not just like, oh, you have this going on, and just throw a pill at you. It would be finding out the root cause of things and ordering tests, but not tests that regular doctors sometimes wouldn't want to order and would shy away from and wouldn't really care to explore and dive deeper into issues. He would be the one that he would be able to do that, and I think that would be a huge advantage to our community. We're going to revamp and grow our kids program. That was actually really going in the beginning, and then with summer happening and then school starting again, it trickled off. But obviously we want to have the kids are the future, and it's really important for them to be involved in fitness, so we're gonna really start pushing that again.
Everyone knows one of our fans broke. We want to make sure that we get a bigger one that's going to last a lot longer, so we're working on that as well, getting a big ass fan in the middle of the gym to circulate and help with the summer. Like the summers are obviously super hot. CrossFit is known for being hot, but we want to make it also not that you're going to die hot. Yeah, we want to make it normal, that you're enjoying your workouts and having fun. Keep on putting suggestions on the suggestion box. We do listen. Anytime you guys have something, grab any of the coaches. Grab the coaches that you're closest to and tell them. That always comes back to me, and then we always work on changing and making things better.
Yeah.
Now that we have this space in the back to be a little bit bigger, we can put like a regular ice machine, ice bath tubs, like the tub things that you put outside. We'll have that since we have the ice machine.
Closing thoughts on our second anniversary.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. It's been an amazing experience, amazing growth, unreal. Whenever I tell people how many members we have and things like that, they can never believe it. They're like, there's no way. And it's all because of you guys, and you guys spreading the word and believing in us. And we thank you so much from the bottom of our heart. I'm literally living my dream every day. So thank you.
Thank you for sticking out with us. Even though I'm not a hugger, I love everyone. Hugs come from him. I just give out love no matter what. So thank you for sticking out with us. Thank you for sticking out with Carlos through all of his hugs. Thank you for sticking out with us for our growing pains, and thank you for helping us grow. So thank you.